YouTube, welcome back to Classy Elegance. Today I'm going to discuss how I get my platinum/lavender toned hair, as I do this all myself at home every about 5 to 6 weeks, or when I've kind of reached the point where my outgrowth needs a touch up and you're really seeing those roots. First off, there's a couple things that I want to note to you. If you are wanting to go to this color and you're coming from a medium brown or darker, go to the salon first. Then you can do this stuff at home. I have made that mistake myself before. I took my hair color from about a medium/dark brown to bleach blonde, platinum blonde, and I had to deal with orange hair for a few weeks. It was not fun. So invest the money to go to the salon first to get it to the tone, and then you can start doing it at home yourself. That's my suggestion. Next thing I want to note is that you can find all these products at Sally's Beauty Supply. They're all there. That's where I go to pick them up. All right, so let's get started. So the first thing I do when dyeing my hair is I take coconut oil. Now this I get at the grocery store. This is not something that you can find at Sally's, I don't think. Anyways, I take coconut oil and I just scoop some out or spoon some out, and I coat my hair with it. It's not going to do anything to inhibit the dyeing process or not make the dyeing process work well or anything like that. All it's doing is basically kind of protecting your hair, since the bleach does dry it out so. Then the next step is to start the bleaching process. So the bleach I utilize is an oil lightener system. I prefer the oil lightener systems as they tend to be a little bit softer, kinder on your hair, and not as harsh. I've noticed that my hair doesn't feel as much like straw after bleaching as it does if I'm using a powdered lightener. Granted, it is powder, but you're mixing in an oil with it, and it does pretty well of being a little bit gentler with the hair. So the one I've been using recently is the Ion Oil Lightener System. This has wheat protein as well as argan oil in it. It does have 2 applications. I typically just do utilize the one application and discard the rest. I don't know if it stays good or not. And so since I do go about 5 to 6 weeks, I just don't want to risk it. So I often just repurchase another one. It's only, I think, about $7 or $8. So it's not much, and I don't mind just buying a new one. The developer I utilize is the Clairol Soy Plex. I use this in the 20 lift. You can get it in 30 or 40. And I would say I would use a 30 or 40 lift if I am taking it from more of a medium brown to a bleach blonde. If you're already somewhat like a dirty blonde, 20 is fine. 20 works great. I find this is also gentler on your hair, and it's a decent developer. I've been utilizing this for years and I find it works quite well. All right, so after I've mixed the bleach and the developer together, then what I do is I've been using the Ion Sensitive Scalp. I add this in to the mixture, as I find that this just helps your scalp not burn or get irritated. I usually buy 2 bottles of it, as I will then utilize it in the toner process, which I will discuss here in a moment. I also utilize in my mixture the Clairol Color Serum. This helps strengthen your hair kind of from within as you dye it. You just need about an ounce of this added to your mixture, and then go ahead and start bleaching. Once you get the bleach on your hair, if you are doing your whole head, of course, root to end. If you are just doing your touch-up on your outgrowth, only, I cannot stress this enough, put the bleach where your outgrowth is. And that by outgrowth, I'm meaning wherever you're seeing your root. So for me, it's usually till about here that I will let my outgrowth go, and then I touch it up. Once you've applied it, let it sit for about 35 to 40 minutes. Check on it. If it's looking a little orange to yellow, if it is in that range, let it sit for another 10 minutes. Don't go past the 50-minute mark. If you look at it and it's a light yellow to almost white, you know you're done. So when you're ready to hop into the shower and wash out the bleach, the shampoo I utilize is the Great Value product, Clairol Shimmer Lights shampoo. This has a lavender / purple tone to it. Basically, it's a toning shampoo, and what toning shampoos do is they kind of redeposit some color semi-permanently onto your hair. So this is what I utilize because I find it just it's my everyday shampoo. It doesn't do much after bleaching, because bleaching, you're going to come out with pretty yellow hair. So do not be surprised, do not be shocked. It's just what I use in the shower, so it's not like I'm utilizing a different type of shampoo while I rinse out my hair. And then what I use for a conditioner is the Ion Color Defense After Color Sealer. I find that this works really well. It just kind of helps stop the development process, really condition your hair, leave it soft. After I have bleached my hair, washed it out, conditioned it, what I do is I will either wait till the next morning. I will dye my hair at night and then, or bleach it at night and then wait till the next morning. Or what I will do is blow dry it and then start the next step, as this is a 2-step process. So the next step is to then tone the hair. So what I use for my toner is I use the Color Charm T18. It's what I utilize to get the hair color to this. I find that what it does is it counteracts that yellow. So when you're done, you're gonna have a really yellow head and you're gonna be like, what did she have me do? No, you gotta do the second step and it'll turn out gorgeous. The second step is utilizing the toner and toning your hair. Once you tone it, it will counteract that yellow. It's basically color correcting the yellow, and it's getting you a beautiful shade of platinum that you are looking for. Mix it with my developer. I also get another one of these of the sensitive scalp, mix that in, as well as I will do some of the color serum. So I mix those all together, and for the toning process, I first go through and I cover wherever it was bleached. So wherever you see yellow, that's where you want the toner. So put that all over your head wherever you see the yellow. Then once I've covered all the spots that were bleached and are yellow, I take my excess and I coat my entire head with the toner. So the toner ends up being from root to ends. I find that by doing that, it helps even out all the color tones, because especially what I found with bleaching is when you're only doing your outgrowth, you start to see these demarcation lines of each time you've bleached it. And I find by toning my entire head, it helps just keep a nice gradiated shade that looks consistent and cohesive. So I let the toner set for about 15 to 20 minutes. I don't go any longer than 25 with it. Then I hop in the shower, I rinse it out. I use my same shampoo, and I utilize my After Color Sealer. Now, I take an additional step, and usually this is what I do when I'm completely done dyeing my hair, is I will then do a mask. And I usually just pick up random masks. I try different ones at Sally's. I usually pick up these little mask packets. Those are all the products I utilize to bleach my hair.